So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing a tent heater. This is a very specific tent heater. It's one I've carried with me for over 5 years. It's stood the test of time and it's been my go-to tent heater for a long time. So let me show you what it's all about. Hi, thanks for joining us today. In today's video, we're going to be doing a review on tent heaters. Today specifically, it'll be the Mr. Heater Buddy. So let's come on in. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be looking, and we'll try to control as many different variables as possible. My goal is at the end of the video today that you'll be able to make a decision whether this tent heater would work for you. So one of the things that we'll be doing is we'll be running this tent heater, and I expect it to get down to about 25 degrees tonight. And we'll see how well this Mr. Heater Buddy can keep this tent warm. Now this tent is the first thing in our experiment. It's a 9x12 Coleman tent, pop-up tent, wonderful. This is my go-to tent for any kind of camping. So let me introduce you to the players in tonight's little story. So the first one we're going to go with is this. This is the carbon monoxide alarm. I don't leave home without it. So the next player in tonight's demonstration is going to be this thermometer. This thermometer is great. What it does is it's going to measure the temperature in here. There's a sensor outside, so it's going to measure the temperature that's going on outside. So we can compare the two. The other thing that it does is let you know about what time it is, so you can track the progress of what the Mr. Heater Buddy does all night long along with us. So come back outside. I want to show you what we're doing out there. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook up some propane to our heater right now. So right with the Mr. Heater Buddy, there's a propane connection right here. The way it was the way it is designed is to put a 1 pound tank right here. Now a 1 pound tank is fine, but it'll probably only go on high for a couple of hours. So we want this heater to go uninterrupted all night long. So what we've done is we've got a third-party hose that we're going to hook to that 1 pound connection. This is just a propane accessory hose you can pick up at any hardware store. I grabbed this one at Home Depot. Now we're going to be hooking it up to this propane tank. So tonight we're going to be using this 20-pound propane tank. This will be more than enough propane to take us all the way through the night. So we're going to hook the hose to that. Now remember, when you're hooking into the inside of a propane bottle, on the inside threads you're going to go backwards. On the outside threads it's regular. So you know, on the outside it's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. In the inside it's just opposite of that. So we'll just screw that in, and we want to make sure we have a great connection here. If you're worried about the gas connection, all you have to do is put some soapy water over the top of that. If you get little bubbles, you just need to reconnect. Little warning, if you do get bubbles and you can't make those go away and you have gas leaking, don't use it. Okay, one best practice is to hold the hose in your hand as you turn the gas on. That way you can actually feel the gas move into the line so that you know you've got a good gas flow going to the heater. So the star of our show, here it is, the Mr. Heater Buddy. This is what we're going to be doing. It's going to be heating my tent, which is about 784 cubic feet of air in there. And we're going to see how well this does at night. It's a 9x12 tent, 10-man tent, 7 feet tall, very comfortable. But it's got a lot of work to do, so let's see how you do. Looking at the window vent, we're going to open that just a little bit, tuck that in. I want a little bit more air here. So right here where this is on purpose, right here where the tent hose comes in, I'm going to be leaving this open all night. Now you may think this is counterintuitive in that why do you have the bottom of the tent open while you're trying to heat it? Well, the reason is that the Mr. Heater Buddy uses up a ton of air. It uses a lot of oxygen, and I need to, down here near the floor where it's burning, I need to provide it with as much oxygen as I can. So once again, it's safety over warmth. So what we're going to do now is we're going to light this baby up. So what we're going to do is move the pipe to the pilot position, and we're just going to push all the way down, and you'll get like a little spark. And normally this works really well. So now I've got the pilot light running,
and we're just going to hold this down for a little bit. What we're doing now is that the pilot light's heating up the thermal switch. Once the thermal switch is well enough, it'll switch to turn the gas flow on to the heater. So we just need to make sure we're warm enough. So let's go ahead and turn that just a little bit. We're going to push down and move it all the way over to high. Mr. Heater recommends that we run it on high for about 10 minutes at the beginning of each session. And then if that's a little bit too hot for you, you can always move it back down to low. The Buddy heater has two settings, high and low. On the high, you're putting out 9,000 BTU per hour, and the low is it's 4,000 BTU. So tonight we're going to need everything this heater can give us, so we're going to have it on high all night long. So a little tip, this is if you can't get the Mr. Heater Buddy to start by pushing the piezoelectric, the ignition, is you can always use a lighter to get it going. And so what I recommend, especially if it's this cold, a little camping trick is keep the lighter warm. If the lighter gets cold, it won't light. It's just too cold for that butane that's in the lighter to expand and to provide enough gas so that you can keep a flame going. What you'd want to do is take your lighter and physically you light and warm up the thermal switch. As soon as that's warm enough, that pilot light will catch, and then you can light it that way. But the trick is to keep the lighter warm, so keep it in next to your body. The heater's going right now. We've just gotten started. It's cold out there right now, but it's going to get a lot colder tonight. So let's see what you can do. Buddy, it's all up to you now.
So it's now 5:31. The outside temperature is 32.5 degrees and dropping. Inside now it's climbed up to over 40 degrees. It's 40.1. So let's check back in a little bit and see if we can get some more data, okay? It's 6:07 now. Outside it looks like we've gotten to 28.0 degrees Fahrenheit. And you can see the little arrow, it's dropping still. However, inside, looks like our friend Mr. Buddy over here is doing a really good job getting us going. It's 46.8 degrees and still climbing in here, make that 46.9. So we're well on our way to being 20 degrees different inside the tent than it is outside the tent. And we've only been going for about 45 minutes. Okay, it looks like, here we go, it's 8 o'clock right now. It's 24.4 degrees outside and 43.5 degrees inside. Seems like we've kind of plateaued a little bit, maybe even dropped a little bit inside. And that could be because we've got those vents open, but I'd much rather lose a couple of degrees in warmth than to lose anything in safety. Well, it's 23.4 degrees outside right now. It's 9:04 and it's 43.7 degrees, so we're still maintaining a 20 degree difference. 43.7 may not seem like a lot, but if I said, would you go camping at 23.4 degrees and sleep outside? You'd go, no, not only no, but hell no. But if I said, would you go camping at 43.7 degrees, you might go, I'll consider. So it's time o'clock for 10 o'clock bed check. It's just a little after 10. And look at that, it just slowly starts to keep getting colder outside. But we're holding steady right around 44 degrees inside the tent. That's pretty impressive. So it's 11 o'clock. We are at 22.3 degrees outside and 41.9 degrees inside. I mean, it's getting colder, both inside and outside. So I'd like to try something. So what I've got is I've got a fan. This is a light fan combination I picked up. But what I really want to do is just turn the fan on and blow the air back down. So I'm guessing that warm air rises, right? I just want to see if I can push this warmer air back down here to the ground by where we sleep. So I'm just going to put this on low. I just want to put a gentle blowing of the warmer air, I'm assuming up at the top, will blow that back down. Okay, this may be one of the most important parts of the team tonight, and that's the carbon monoxide detector. I don't go camping without it. This is something that is, if I'm going to use this tent heater, I want this in the tent with me so that if there's a malfunction on the heater, or if something's not burning correctly and we've got an incomplete burn resulting in carbon monoxide, this carbon monoxide detector will let me know that it's not safe and to go ahead, turn the heater off, and to get out into fresh air. So look at that. Now we've used the fan now for an hour because it's just 12 o'clock, 12:01. It's 21.7 degrees, so that's significantly lower. And inside it is, I'm just trying to get the glare off this light, it's 21.7 outside, 47.3 inside. That's pretty significant. So it's 1 o'clock in the morning right now. This fan has been on low, blowing air from up to down, meaning blowing downwards. It's been going now for 2 hours. It's 1:03. It's 21.4 degrees outside. It is just a hair shy of 50 degrees inside this tent. This is almost like being at the beach. 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 21.4 degrees outside, 49.1 degrees inside, so it's 50 degrees. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 21.4 degrees outside and 48 degrees inside. It's been really an impressive run by our buddy, doing a heck of a job heating the tent all night long to keep it that warm. That's made it comfortable inside the tent all night. So good job, Mr. Buddy, Mr. Heater. So thank you for watching our video today. It was so fun to be able to do this. It was a long night. We were pretty tired by 3 a.m. But thanks for sticking with us. So if you liked the video, please give it a big old thumbs up and hit that like button. The other thing is leave a comment. Let us know if you like this video or you'd like us to do more camping gear reviews. We'd love to know what you'd like. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Hit the little bell that's right next to it so that you're notified when we release new videos. And from Let's Go Now Adventures, thank you and have a great day.